go. Alright, I say let's talk to Tenpenny again.
You have a curious look about you. I presume you have something interesting to tell me.
What can you tell me about the basement?
What? That area is strictly off limits. Can't have people fooling around with the terminal down there. They could shut off power and open the escape door.
Haha. Alright. There are ghouls that want to live here. What do you think about that?
I do believe you've lost your mind. Ghouls living here? You're serious?
What if the residents are okay with ghoul neighbors?
I don't suppose I'd mind terribly if ghouls were to live here. And it would be a good bit of sport hunting them down if they misbehaved.
What the hell?
I dare say, though, you'll have a bit of trouble convincing certain residents to go along with your novel proposition. Tell you what, if you can convince Mr. and Mrs. Wellington, Mr. Ling, Miss Montenegro, and Ms. Lancaster,
damn,
those ghouls can live here. Have you seen me shoot? I'm quite proficient, if I do say so myself.
Alright, we have to convince people to let the ghouls move in. Alright, well, Ling might be on this floor. If you remember, Ling's room is on this floor. Let's see if we can find him. This room's the one with the computer in it, right?
Can I help you?
No, fuck you. He's not in here right now. Shit. Is he taking a dump? No. Oh, there he is.
Hey!
Oh, this is Chang, not
Good to
Ling.
see you again, comrade.
How'd you feel about having a few ghoul neighbors?
Ghouls wouldn't make the best of neighbors, comrade.
Comrade, I met those ghouls. They seem friendly enough, more than this lot.
Well, perhaps you're right, comrade. Some of these folk have a few things to learn about camaraderie. That's for sure. Well, all right. I'm willing to give them a chance.
Would you tell Mr. Tenpenny that you wouldn't mind ghoul neighbors?
All right, comrade.
Aha!
We'll welcome them into the community.
Do you know about the basement?
Only that they keep generators down there and some kind of emergency escape tunnels. Oh, you know who you should talk to? Comrade Dashwood. He knows this place like the back of his hand.
Oh boy. Alright, well, I convinced one. We're gonna talk to everybody else. One down, a bunch to go.
Not ready to take... You take care of those ghouls yet?
Can you tell me about the basement?
You mean the generator room? What the hell do you need to know about that for? That area is strictly off limits.
I might just let some ghouls in. Hiding some kind of big secret?
There's no secret. It's just a sensitive area we don't need idiots and assholes screwing around in. There's an emergency entrance to the tunnels, you know, for when the bombs fell. We siphon power from the metro grid to keep our generators running. But I've got better things to do than play tour guide, so unless there's some kind of emergency, this conversation's over.
I promise not to touch anything. Will you let me in?
I've got the only key, and I ain't lending it to you. I lost it once and had to make a new one. Tenpenny practically bit my head off, so forget it.
How'd you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
Hell no. Tenpenny won't allow it. And I take my orders from him.
What if Tenpenny let ghouls in?
He'd be out of his goddamn mind. But like I said, ultimately I work for him, so whatever he says goes. But I wouldn't like it.
Okay, interesting. I met them. They don't seem that bad.
Look, kid, I don't care what you think about them. Unless Tenpenny says otherwise. They aren't allowed in here. End of story. Quit wasting my time.
Okay. Gotta talk to other people.
Hi. Keep it short. I'm rather busy avoiding my husband.
Do you know how to get into the basement?
Maybe try talking to Mr. Tenpenny or Chief Gustavo. They're probably the ones who would know.
I already did. Alright, how do you feel about ghoul neighbors?
I don't know. I mean, they're all deformed and scary looking. I bet they're really mean, too.
I met the ghouls, they're friendly.
Well,
Haha.
You seem like you know what you're talking about. I guess I'd be willing to give it a try. I might not spend much time with them. And if they do anything stupid, I'm sure they'll get kicked out. Fine. It's okay.
Tell Mr. Tenpenny.
I guess so.
Nice. Here he
I
is,
take it
Ling.
this is a social call and not business.
You know anything about the basement?
I hear there are some tunnels underground for use in emergencies.
The
Ask
snooty
Gustavo.
dude.
He's in charge of all those kinds of things.
Alright. Ghoul neighbors.
You can't be serious. Ghouls aren't human. They live in filth. They eat their own babies.
They eat their own
You're out of
babies?
your right freaking mind.
What? I met the ghouls. They're civilized and pose no threat.
Why would you hang out with dirty vermin like that? You enjoy sifting through feces? You know it's only a matter of time before they get hungry and eat you. You're crazy. Ghouls will never live in Tenpenny Tower.
Ah, here we go. This is happening. You're gonna have to deal with it or get forced out. Yes!
You'll regret this.
It worked.
I've spent years collecting all this fabulous merchandise. I won't stand for this. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
You got karma. Sweet. I'm sure you'll find something suitable. Don't worry.
The only suitable place is Tenpenny Tower. Everywhere else stinks and caters to low-life scum like you. I'll die out there. I just know it.
I'll die out there. Oh well. I fucked him over. Pretty good.
Care.
How do you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
Don't have any data in my files about that.
I guess he doesn't care. Why is this guy coming in here? Fuck. I was gonna try to rob it, but this fucker came right up to me. Damn it.
Hey there.
It's a
Is
slut.
there something I can do for you?
Oh yeah, get down on your knees, honey. Ever been to the basement?
Yeah. Supposedly there's some kind of emergency access to the metro tunnels. It'd have to be a pretty big emergency to get me down there, that's for sure. There's all kinds of gross things that live in those tunnels. Talk to Chief Gustavo if you want to know more. I think he's the only one that has a key.
Alright, how'd you feel about having ghoul neighbors?
I've come too far to share my digs with some droopy ghoul.
What? You prejudiced bitch? I met these ghouls, they're not so bad.
Well, if you don't mind their stink, then you should go squat with them in their dirty
Oh!
tunnels and leave us civilized people alone.
Got it. This is happening. You're gonna have to deal with it or get forced out.
I'm done with the wasteland. And I've been everywhere else. There isn't anything better than this. Damn you and your ghouls.
Oh, does this mean no blowjob? I'm sure you'll find something suitable.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll talk to Tenpenny. I bet I can live in Burke's place. He's never around anyway. And when
No,
he
Burke's
does
dead.
come back, I'll make sure he's fine with the new arrangement.
Whoa!
I'll just send up for my food. I'll never even have to look at you or your ghoul buddies.
Wow, she's gonna fucking seduce Burke. Well, she doesn't know that he's dead. Huh. Where's the doc? The doc's not around.
Didn't he?
There's nobody around. I'm gonna see if I can steal. What the fuck? I just randomly picked the right one. $200 bottle caps, baby.
You better behave. Gustavo's guards are swift to take care
Ah, here we go. Here's the doc.
I really hope you aren't hurt. The clinic is closed, and I'd really hate to have to open it up at this hour.
Do you always wear a suit and tie underneath your fucking medical jacket? What's in the basement?
There's those access tunnels that lead underground. Those are sealed by a door. Then there is some place down there where they keep the generators. Occasionally, something goes wrong down there, and we lose power. Then Burke goes out and finds a technician.
Not
We
anymore.
haven't had any blackouts in a while. If you want to get into the gen room, you'll need to talk to Gustavo. Though I doubt he'll take you on a tour, or let you wander around down there.
Usual stuff. Alright, how would you feel about having ghoul
I'm
neighbors?
not sure. My first responsibility is the health and welfare of the residents of Tenpenny Tower. Ghouls often carry diseases due to radiation, damaging their immune systems.
I met the ghouls. They seem healthy, all things considered.
Well, if they don't mind me giving them a thorough exam, and if they agree to follow any directives I give them regarding health and hygiene, I suppose I wouldn't mind too terribly. It'd give me a chance to study ghoul physiology.
Would you tell Mr. Tenpenny?
Sure, no problem.
Alright. Margaret Primrose.
New here? Pick any table except the one in the corner. That's Mr. Tenpenny's stable.
Why is everyone so
Nobody
hideous?
sits there.
Look at her fucking
Except him,
face.
of course.
Oh my
Welcome
god.
to Cafe Beaumonde. Gourmet meals and service with a smile.